So while you're making your way up, I'm going to ask you if you saw any interesting critters this week. We've been studying insects this summer. Has anybody seen any cool insects this summer so far?
There were paper wasps in my cabin.
How big were they?
Well, I didn't see any, but my grandpa told me that they were living in the walls.
They were living in the walls. Paper moths. I haven't heard about those before. I'm going to have to look those up to see what they look like. Have you ever found that you're a little bit creeped out by some insects, but some you really love? You find that? Why is that? That there's some of them that we see and we think, oh, isn't that little ladybug beautiful? Or isn't that butterfly beautiful? But then if you see a spider, you freak right out. Yeah, I think we're all kind of like that. We have some that, I don't know, for whatever reason, we're a little bit uncomfortable around, or maybe we just don't know very much about them. And I think sometimes when things are unknown to us, we get a little nervous and uncomfortable. So this summer, we're really digging into the world of insects to help diffuse some of that, because when God created, in that story of creation, God created all the things that creep and crawl upon the earth, and then God said, it is good. And God created all the little things, all the little winged creatures that fly, and God said, it is good. So let's try to figure out the ways that wasps are good, because I know some of our friends have had bad encounters with wasps and aren't sure if there's anything good in wasps, but I assure you, they are part of God's creation, and they're here for a reason. So we're learning about that this summer. And on this Pride Sunday, it made me think that just as there's that diversity in nature and diversity in the insect world, and we can learn to look at the things that we're uncomfortable with and the things that we love and kind of question ourselves and get curious and go, why is it that I feel this way about this type of insect or even this type of person? That I feel a little uncomfortable sometimes, or I feel like I just don't know enough sometimes. But the more familiar we get with people and the more we talk about things and the more we, the more we explore things and the more we open ourselves up to the beauty in all of creation and see that God's love is for all of God's creation, not just for the ones that we're most familiar with. So if somebody wants to light our candle this morning, who would like to light our candle? Ever, would you like to light the candle? Maybe Ben could show you how. Would you feel comfortable? Ever's kind of new to our community. Do you know how to do it, or do you want Ben to show you? Yeah. And when we light this candle, we can remember that God's light and God's love is equally distributed among all of God's creation and all people. No matter who we love or how we identify, God's love is always with us. Thanks.